Hello everyone, this is Zooc, and today I'm bringing you yet another logo design process video. God damn, there's a lot of these, but I'm definitely not complaining, and neither are my viewers, so technically we don't have any problem whatsoever. This one is going to be for a company called Dynamic Wizard Entertainment, which is a Romanian, believe it or not, game development studio, so it's local. And that's pretty unusual because oftentimes I hesitate to work with Romanians because when I tell them my prices, which are low, by the way, they're really low compared to what anyone from the US or any sort of developed country would ask for, and yet the reactions I get 9 times out of 10 are like, oh, these prices, man, like, oh, I can't do this. Like, what? This is like 10 times more than I'm willing to pay. So yeah, people do come for me for like saying shit like, hey, you want to do this for me for $5? Like, what the fuck do I look like? Indian? Pakistani? Get out of here. It's like $5. What bullshit is this? So yeah, this time the guy was more than willing to pay me what I asked for, and it went pretty smooth with him. He commissioned me for 2 logos, actually, one of which I'm not allowed to show because I signed an NDA, but this one, he gave me free reign to put it in video form and show you guys what it's about. So anyway, he came to me with a vision, right? He came to me with very specific things, but as per usual, I wanted to ignore what he came to me with because, quite frankly, I have my own vision of what stuff should be like, and I'm a stubborn motherfucker, so I don't really want to listen to clients when it comes to suggestions. And that's not really a negative quality in someone because you come to a designer for his creativity, for his experience. And this actually makes me think of a comic I saw the other day. So this designer walks up to his client, right? And you can see that the client doesn't know anything about this line of work. And the designer goes like, all right, here's your logo, like done, $500. Like, why the fuck should I pay you that much for 10 minutes of work? He's like, and the guy says like, yeah, but it took me 10 years to get to the point where I make it in 10 minutes. And that kind of ties to this video because this entire logo, this entire job took literally 20 minutes. That's it. From start to finish, no sketches, no planning, nothing whatsoever. So I did make a logo before this, which took 15 minutes, and he liked that one, but then I decided to one it up a bit and come up with another idea, which I liked more. So I made this one, and in the end, he did pick this one. So basically what they wanted was something that doesn't involve a wizard, because the whole dynamic wizard thing was, from what I understood, sort of an internal joke or something that doesn't necessarily mean a wizard that is dynamic, at least. So yeah, making a mascot and all of that was kind of out of the question. Like, they wanted really something simple that ties to the initials of the company, and they wanted like cursive writing. So I thought in my mind the process was this, like wizard, right? Medieval, Gothic, like the Gothic letters, but I didn't want to just put 2 Gothic letters next to each other because that would be pretty lame. So I drew my own version of it, and it blends pretty well. It sort of has a double meaning. I mean, it's kind of aggressive because those 2 things are going to end up looking like 2 horns, and it's kind of leads you to believe that it's of Gothic inspiration, like medieval stuff. So that's pretty much it. I mean, there's no hidden meaning in the logo itself. But what I came to realize after doing this is that this job is very inconsistent. Like, you can end up working on something for 5 minutes, or you can end up working on something for 3 days, a week, a month in really bad scenarios, and still get the same amount of money. So that's kind of a pain in the ass. Of course, it depends on the client a lot, because sometimes you get clients from hell that want to micromanage your every single step. But other times, it's all up to your brain power, how you feel that day, how inspired you are. There's so many factors going into making something that it's really hard to categorize. Like, it can be anything from, have you gotten laid today? Are you stressed out? Have you gotten to play any games? Is your mom bitching at you? Or, stuff like that. Do you have the shits? That can always influence it in a negative way. So it's all up to your brain power, and creativity can't really be summoned. It can't really be invoked whenever the fuck you feel like it. It comes or it doesn't come, or you gotta work for it, or you don't have to work for it. And in this case, for a 20-minute job, it was kind of cool because the guy did like it, and we settled upon this one, and that was it. Bam, deal closed. So yeah, that's gonna be Dynamic Wizard Entertainment. Please rate that shit if you enjoyed it, and have a good weekend. I will see you guys around. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.